Hello everyone. So I am editing this video in my car. I'm waiting to go to an event and I'm waiting for my phone to charge because I don't know where I'm going. So I'm on my other phone editing this video. But I'm sure you guys are probably going to notice how fast I transition my hair, or how fast my hair is being transitioned. And it's really because last year I cut my hair. Well, no, this year I cut my hair. Last year I relaxed my hair, but the relaxed videos are just now coming out. And so this video that you see right now is just me not editing the videos as fast as I probably should have. So if you notice, the swift transition is not because I cut my hair one week and then the next week, I relaxed my hair, texturized my hair one week, then relaxed my hair one week, then cut my hair the next week, or anything like that. It was months in between, but I'm trying to do better at being consistent with YouTube. So this video should be out just only a few days after I said I relaxed my hair. But honestly, I relaxed my hair last year and I cut my hair this year, just to give you some clarity. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the video and I hope you have a blessed day. Hi everyone. Okay, so I am going to be cutting my hair. So in the last video you saw that I given myself a relaxer, or a texturizer, and then relaxer. But now my hair is broken off, and it's not giving, my hair is breaking off a lot. And I probably shouldn't have given myself, but you know what, I enjoyed it while I had it, so I'm going back natural. Okay, so I'm editing this video and I see that I say, so I'm going back natural. I do want to put this disclaimer out there that I forgot what relaxers do to the hair. Like, I know I know the stories about all the things that take place, chemicals that, interrupt, but I personally forgot what it does to my hair. I've seen people have healthy, relaxed hair. I personally forgot how relaxers thin out the hair, how I don't like that, and why I went natural in the very first place when I was a teenager. So I just want to put that out there, that I don't regret getting a relaxer, because I definitely enjoyed it. I enjoy seeing my wonderful curls pop back out now that I went through the cutting process. But I just want to say that, I don't fully recommend relaxers. However, I did the relaxer myself. I didn't go to a professional. So if you do want to get a relaxer, go to a professional and see what the professional says about your hair before you get a relaxer. Now, I got a relaxer on my own. I did it on my own. I want the Toni Braxton, and I'm telling y'all right now, I ain't got it. I didn't do the Toni Braxton thing because my hair was growing out. So I don't know. I'm gonna do the Toni thing,
but it's gonna be a 27 piece. It's gonna be weave, okay? It's not gonna be relaxer anymore, because I just don't feel like that was good for my scalp, and it was drying out my scalp, and I tend to have dry scalp as well, and so it just wasn't good for me. So I just wanted to put that out there, that because I don't think I explained that in the video, and maybe I do later on. If I do, I'll just cut it out because I'm talking about it now. But yeah, it wasn't good for, I forgot what it did for my hair. It does to the hair. The texturizer was okay. It was still a little touchy, but the relaxer kind of took it all way to the next level. And I don't think I spaced them out in enough time. It wasn't weeks, like I said, it was months, but it's still, that's not enough time. It should be like a year or something, like it should be, you know, it shouldn't be chemical on top of months, you know. So I definitely want to just explain it to you guys, and want y'all to understand that was the reason why I decided to just cut my hair and be natural, because my hair was thinning out and I have thick hair. So, but that's all I want to say. And yeah, thank you, beautiful people, and see y'all in the video. Or, you know what I mean, y'all see me. I can't see y'all, but you know what I'm saying. All right.
So I'm using these, they're small, little tiny shears, but I'm gonna use them anywho to cut the relaxer off, okay? So here we go. I'm going for it. It's the first piece, right at the head. Look at how bad the back looks. Look at that. This is relaxer, mind you. This is not natural hair, because my natural hair would sometimes look frizzy, unbroken, but it was just really just, you know. It's easy to maintain as far as like it's straight, but as far as the health of the hair, it's more time consuming, in the sense of, or not time consuming, but it takes more, you need more attention, give it more attention, so that it doesn't break and shed and do all of that, you know. So it looks really thick, like not you know, wet, but when you're washing it, it's so thin, and then it thickens up as you dry it, and it was shedding on me, shedding, dry, brittle, whatever, and it was shedding so bad. And I don't know, maybe my hair was shedding because I was stressed out. Don't know. But all I know is I'm gonna rock my curls again, and I'm gonna leave the relaxers alone. And I wanted to get my Tony Braxton hairstyle so bad, but I'm just gonna get a wig. No, probably not a wig, but like a quick weave or a sew-in or something like that, to wear that pixie cut that I wanted. Cause I don't want to do the relaxed thing anymore. It's just not healthy. So all my life, like not all my, well, all my life you have been faithful. But much of my life from the past, I'll say from yesterday or earlier today and back, I basically had like bad time management skills, but or like not the best time management skills, and I really, really, really am dedicating this year and the rest of my life to being on time for the things I'm supposed to be on time for. Because when you show up, you get blessed. Like, have you ever like been to an event and they're like, who was the first one here? And they're like, oh, come here to the front. Here, you know, we're giving whoever was the first one here $50 or a gift card or something like that, right? And it's because those people showed up, and they showed up early or they showed up on time, right? And I just really feel like that's something that I really need to work on. Like, I really want to do that because I want to have the ability to win. And it's not like, and I'm not talking about like literally like thinking like every time I show up somewhere, somebody gonna have $50 for me, even though that would be nice. You know what I'm saying? But think about like a job, right? If you think about a job, you show up on time so you can get paid. And I honestly feel like if we showed up, well, say if I showed up like I was supposed to, there would be opportunities for me. If I was on time, for instance, if I was in school and I was on time with turning in my assignment and did my assignment during the week instead of trying to do it on the weekend, then when it came to the weekend, I would have that free. And then when somebody asks you, hey girl, you want to go out? Or hey, Miss Lady, can I take you out? You would be able to do that because you did what you need to do within the week. You managed your time well. You were consistent and you showed up. And I just honestly just feel like I want that life. Like, I want to show up. For everything that I need to show up for, I want to show up. You know? And even for myself. I'm talking about like, not things that I'm obligated to show up for, but that's the thing though. Why aren't you obligated to show up for yourself? Why don't you feel obligated to show up for yourself? And I'm talking to specifically to people who are like me, right? Who have dealt with, you know, certain issues, right, of not being on time, not being consistent in certain areas and things like that. Why aren't you obligated to show up for yourself? You can show up for everybody else, or try to show up for everybody else, right? Try to show up on time for everything else. You running late, but you still got there. But when it's time to write, when it's time to start a business, or when it's time to do anything for you. Even something as like throwing a party for yourself, or like planning a vacation for yourself. It's not an obligation. You're late for that. You put it to the side. You say, okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna do it next year, cause I don't really have the time to do it. But if somebody was like, hey girl, we meet on Friday to come together, cause we gonna plan something special for blah blah. Now all of a sudden you got time and you can make it. But when it comes to somebody else, or when it comes to yourself, where are you? And I'm preaching to myself, but I'm letting you in on my thoughts and my conversation, I guess. I'm preaching to us. I'm done. You know what? My hair is a perfect example. Can I be honest with you guys? My real journey, I have been horrible. I've been natural since I was 17 years old. Well, on and off natural, because obviously I just cut the relaxer on my head, so that means I've gotten relaxers before. But I originally went natural when I was 17 years old. That was probably 2007. But I'll sit down. And I decided I wanted to do that. I was like, oh my goodness, this is my chance to go natural. I hadn't thought about it in a minute, but my mother did it. And so I ended up going natural, loved it. When I got to college, I ended up cutting the rest of the relaxer off after I wore my weaves my freshman year, blah, blah. So the second semester of my freshman year, I cut off it and I was curly. All I knew about being natural was water, ORS, twist and lock gel, and some oil. That's all I had, and that was pretty much all that was available, because at that time nobody was going natural. It wasn't like a popular thing. And so I remember my friends was like, how did you get your hair curly like that? And I was like, I said, this is my natural hair. I said, I just put water in it. And she said, your natural, like they were like, that's your natural hair? And I said, yeah. I said, I don't have a relaxer. And so not too long after that, girls in my class started going natural. And that leads me to another topic. I'll talk about that probably later. And it's not to boast or anything like that, but or however, you need to know who you are. And that's one thing that I'm realizing about myself, because I was a trendsetter, not knowing I was a trendsetter in many different ways throughout my life. And I can give you guys examples about, I'll probably talk about that in another video. And I'm not just talking about me, I'm talking about us. You need to know who you are. Because I was a leader not knowing I was a leader. People were following me, and then sometimes people would come to me and be like, hey, I look up to you, blah, blah. And I'm thinking like, me? But I didn't know who I was. So anyway, I got curly. I went curly, but I didn't know how to take care of it. It was hot in Texas heat, so my hair felt matted and dry. I thought it was breaking, but really I was just uneducated about my hair. And so I went to the salon, and the girl, she was like, you don't want to keep your hair, it's beautiful. She said, you just needed some moisture, blah, blah, but I didn't believe her. I don't know why. I was just so, and I had already made up my mind I was gonna cut my hair in a pixie, and I love pixies. So I had already made up in my mind I was gonna cut it short, and I didn't want the long hair, the natural hair, blah blah. I was just like whatever. And so, and I do kind of regret that. I know we learn lessons. I kind of regret that a little bit because my hair was big, long. Had I allowed her to educate me on what she was trying to tell me. But at the time, there was not too many natural hair people, and I had already had experience my freshman year going to a salon where they were trying to get me to get a relaxer because they didn't know nothing about natural hair. And this was a all black hair salon school. So it was a school, and they didn't know nothing about it. It hadn't become popular yet. And so I was like, no, you know what? I'm just gonna get a relaxer. And so I'll go back, and girls, that sophomore year, these girls are going natural, and I got a relaxer. They looking at me like, and I'm the reason why they went natural, some of them, right? And so I'm like, yeah, I'm just and I end up transitioning again. And then I was natural for a while, but then I ended up cutting my hair eventually, and I cut my hair a couple of more times. But I say that all to say I shared that part of my story because I have to confess that I have not done a good job at taking the time to being consistent to take care of my hair. And that's since I was 17 years old. Like I probably did better at trying to take care of my hair when I was relaxed and a teenager than I have really into my young adulthood and into my adulthood. I have to be quite honest. There was moments when I was stressed. I was obviously, I've been in college for many years, so sometimes with time management and stuff like that. But I could have put in protective styles and all of that, and I would wear wigs, but wigs don't, but if you don't take care of the hair up under it. And a lot of times, like, I took care of my curls and stuff like that. I wore my hair curly, my wash and goes and things like that. But I could have did better at taking care of it, like getting my ends trimmed. So this is me starting over. My hair is dry, but I'm gonna moisturize it. I'm gonna cut some of these pieces off, and then I'm going to wash my hair. So I will come back when my hair is washed, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I'm back. I'm just going to, you see this right here? I'm just gonna cut this here a little lower. I don't know, it's just bothering me. it's bothering me, child. So I'm just gonna cut it. A little lower. I need to cut this. It's still giving what I don't want it to give. It's like these little scragglies that are just... Okay, so this is it. As y'all can see, I'll turn around. It's not looking like cute, really. I mean, it's cute, but it ain't cute. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna add the gel tomorrow, style it, probably gonna do me some baby hairs or something like that. Just a little bit, not too much. And yeah, of course, put on my earrings and stick and, you know, make it look like something. But right now, I just have it like this because I'm moisturizing it, and I want it to get all the benefits of the the leave-in conditioner in the oil. Okay, so and this is olive oil, by the way. But yeah, it's actually that good old anointing oil. And you know, you need some of this to anoint your house with. Put it all over your body. Take the blood of Jesus. Loosen the blood of Jesus over yourself. That covers. Alright? But yeah. I'm going to do that. And I guarantee you it's better than sage. Alright? So yeah. So this is it. This is the final. This is the final cut. The final cut. I'm gonna throw it in the garbage. And then I got to clean out my sink. This is hair all up in here. Okay, y'all. So bye. Talk to y'all later.